everyone. I want to welcome everyone to HQ, the home of the Phoenix Suns, Phoenix Mercury, and Valley Suns, Player 15 group. This is our home, and today's a good day because I get the pleasure of introducing two of the newest members of the Phoenix Suns team and family, Ryan and Oso. We went into the draft this offseason thinking we wanted to add guys that embodied all the characteristics that traditionally have made the Phoenix Suns a great franchise. Guys that love the game, they play with passion, they're great teammates, great role models, hard workers, diligent, charismatic, but most importantly, passionate about the game of basketball and the history, specifically the history of basketball here in Phoenix. And so throughout the draft process, we were fortunate enough to work with so many young, talented, potential draft prospects, and two stood out for us, Ryan and Oso. And so as we went into the draft, we had two objectives. Can we get younger, more athletic, more dynamic, but more importantly, could we increase the competitive nature of our team? And it was evident quickly that these two guys fit the bill. And so it's with a lot of, I say, more than anything, excitement that I'm able to introduce Ryan and Oso to the Phoenix Suns family, Phoenix Suns fan base, and all the basketball fans that support the Phoenix Suns across the world and the USA. And so with that, I'd like to stand and give these guys an acknowledgement and a round of applause and welcome them to Phoenix. And so before I start and pass it to them for opening remarks, I'd like to take a moment to give these guys their just due. They've accomplished something extremely special. And so this is a big moment for them, their families. We welcome them here too. You guys are a part of our family going forward, and I want to make sure that you're able to participate in this moment. And so with that, I'd like to introduce a new Phoenix Sun member, Ryan Dunn. And then I'll move. And next, I'd like to introduce Oso. And so with that, I'll kick it off to Ryan, who has some opening remarks.
Okay, wow. First, I just want to say I'm very grateful to be here. Since I was a kid, this was a dream of mine to, be in this opportunity. And me and also, I think, as well. So to be sitting here and, having the opportunity to pursue the next chapter of my life, I'm excited to start here in Phoenix. I'm excited to get to work. I'm excited to learn from a lot of great players, a lot of great coaches, a lot of great front office people, and just being able to expand my game and expand my knowledge as not even a basketball player, but as a human being as well. Onto the basketball point, I'm just excited just to bring my young energy to these players and, compete as hard as I can and just, learn as much as I can. So, again, I thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to start my career here in Phoenix, and I'm excited to get to work. And then,
Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for having me. I'm from Chandler, so grew up, and this is just a blessing to be here on this team and this organization. Been working really hard to get here and have a lot more work to go. So super appreciative for the opportunity, James, and the rest of the staff for taking a chance and seeing a future in me. So super excited to be here and get to work.
Great. We can open it up for questions. Please remember to state your name and affiliation. I think, Gerald, we're starting with you. There you are, Gerald.
Hey guys, Gerald Bourget, PHNX Sports. Ryan, Oso, welcome to the Valley. Congrats on getting drafted. I would love to hear both of your thoughts on this. I know it's hard to articulate, but What was your reaction when you heard your name called, and how has it been? How exciting is it to join this particular Suns team?
I'll start. Hearing my name called was very surreal. As a kid, my mom's probably will laugh, but I used to wear a suit when I was young and watch it on TV and dream walking across that stage and shaking my mom's hand. So to do it in real time at this time, it was kind of a surreal moment, but it hasn't really hit me yet that I'm really here. And I think once I suit up and start playing, I will probably hit. But it was kind of just a moment of all the hard work I've done as a kid and growing up now. But starting this chapter now, it's a lot more to go. I got to this mountain, now I got to start climbing it. So I'm excited to have that for me.
Yeah, when I heard my name, it was crazy. Just super blessed to have this opportunity and to experience that with my family and my coaching staff was super special. My mom started crying, so I almost held it in, cried a little bit, but yeah, it was super special. Really good night for sure.
Kellen?
Hey guys, Kellen Olson, Arizona Sports. Welcome to the Valley. Congratulations on getting drafted. I wanted to ask both you guys about the offenses that you played in college. Ryan, we'll call yours methodical. It was a slower pace for sure. How do you expect the pace and space of the league to kind of open up your game? And then Oso, you guys ran a lot of pro style stuff in terms of your comfortability with the playmaking roles you'll handle, just how much that's going to help you with the transition to the league.
Yeah, at Marquette, we ran a lot of NBA offense, just free-flowing, 5 out, and it was, I feel like it really prepared me to play in a system like this with a team like this. Yeah, I think my playmaking and my ball skills will be really good for this team as a connector. All the scoring that is on this team, I think that someone like me that can kind of fill those gaps in between can be really effective. So I think that I'll lean on my experience at Marquette and try to bring that here for sure.
Yeah, my offense was a little bit different, more methodical, like you said. But I think, learning the pace and, getting up and down more and being more transitional offense is going to help me a lot. Me and also our athleticism is going to help a lot with that young energy, getting up and down the floor and, just finding a role. I think that's what Virginia is about, being in your role and doing the best job in your role. So finding my role and establishing this early in the year and, learn from Kevin and Bill and everyone, the good vets and, just keep developing my game over time. So I think that's probably helped me a lot.
Richard?
Richard Sines, Fox 10. Welcome to the Valley, guys. Welcome home. This one's for James. You were pretty active on draft day. Just tell us what it's like, trading down and then hoping Ryan's still there and then, having to trade up to make sure you don't miss out on Oso. I would imagine it's like kind of hitting a big shot in the game where the pressure's on and you're hoping things go your way.
We were fortunate enough that the things did fall our way, but we had a plan going into it. We knew that we had the ability to trade some assets that we had to gather more to target the two guys that we wanted. And luckily for us, as the draft moved, there were a couple players that fell, and so it shifted draft position and just put us in a space where we could be extremely aggressive and get the guys that we wanted. But that's the draft. You don't know going into it you'll be able to get everything that you want, but we believe we got everything that we wanted plus.
Hello, how you guys doing? I'm Joshua Haran, Arizona PBS Crump Cut News. This question is for you, Oso. I spoke to Coach Crump, and he said he leaned on you during a tumultuous year at DV. So my question for you is, what did that time teach you about overcoming adversity that you look to apply to your NBA journey?
Yeah, I think, well, first of all, shout out Coach Gino Crump, my high school coach. I have a lot of appreciation for him. I learned a lot during that year, just learned to have a leadership role and to really embrace that. I think that the culture that we started in high school helped me in college and hopefully will continue to help me at the NBA level. So just continuing to be who I am and embracing culture and leadership and all those steps, even as a young player, is something that I'm going to look forward to doing.
Elliot Polikoff, Arizona's family. Congrats, guys, on being drafted. Oso, obviously being a local kid. Did you grow up a big Suns fan, and what was kind of your connection to the Suns when you were younger? And Ryan, do you have any kind of connection to Arizona at all? And if so, and if not, what are your initial impressions of being here in the Valley so far?
Yeah, I didn't really grow up a Suns fan. The Suns weren't very good when I was growing up, unfortunately. unfortunately, but yeah, I grew up watching a lot of LeBron James. Was my favorite player. Watched Kevin Durant, obviously. So it's to have someone like that on the team is special. And I always wanted. I like the players I would watch. I just, it was. But we're growing. We're trying to improve, trying to win a championship now. So I'm a Suns fan now for sure.
Great question. Yeah, I've been to Phoenix a couple of times. My older brother Justin does a lot of his training out here, and I work out sometimes down here. So I always came down these past 2 summers. First impression, it is hot in the summer, but it's what you got to deal with. Luckily, my sport's inside, unlike his is outside, so I'm okay with that. But, I like it here. That's why I told my family every time I came here, I really enjoy Phoenix. It was something that I'd always loved, just being down here and just being in the city. So, I'm excited to get my career started here.
Nick?
Hi guys, Nick King from Arizona's Family. Have either of you guys had run-ins with anyone on the team, KD, Book, Beal specifically, and what do you imagine it'll be like once you start practicing with those guys?
I haven't yet. I think I'll probably get some more down when the season gets started. But I think, on this veteran team, it's going to be a lot of learning and a lot of, people coming at me, so we're rookies. Trying to test us and see how we are as a player and how we reflect. So it's just kind of going to be not backing down, but so like giving them respect, but also not trying just to be afraid, going up and challenging and getting them the best that they can, and helping us improve, defensively guarding these guys, just trying to learn as much as we can.
Yeah, I actually met Kevin Durant a couple of weeks ago in LA. He was working out at Sports Academy. He probably had no idea who I was, but it's definitely cool to meet him. And yeah, I'm excited to compete against those guys. I think that I feel like I get better with the competition I'm playing against, so I'm really looking forward to playing against the best of the best.
Brendan?
Brendan Mao, Burn City Sports. James was saying how he liked you guys in the pre-draft process. How did you guys feel about Phoenix in the pre-draft process, and what was that whole process like for you guys?
Yeah, the whole process was kind of a surreal and crazy moment, flying from city to city, day after day. It was kind of tiring, but I think I did a really good workout in Phoenix. I showed a lot to Coach Jones and the whole staff. So I'm forever thankful for guys taking an opportunity on me to come and show what I can do and improve since starting here in Phoenix.
Ryan, I was curious about your jump shot in the pre-draft process was focused on a lot. How eager were you to get in pre-draft workouts like the one you had with Phoenix and show?
Excited. I was so excited. Just showing what I can do and how I can shoot it. That was the whole talking point of my whole draft process, could I shoot? So, not just even in Phoenix, everywhere I went, it was just, show that I can do a little bit more. And it's still improving, just more reps over and over again, just getting out there and shooting. But I'm excited, to show. So I'm grateful I did a pretty job here. I'll say yes. I would say I think it was a little bit repetitive, but I had to shoot him. So being in this league now, and having the opportunity, to be with these guys, I'm gonna have to let it go. So that's my mindset right now.
And Gerald Bourget, PHNX Sports over here. As the defensive playmaker that you are and that you showed in college, how exciting is it to be able to come into a situation where on a daily basis you're going to be matched up with elite level scorers to kind of push you in that regard?
It's going to be fun. That's the biggest thing I'm excited for. I'm playing against some of the best offensive scorers in the history of the game, especially right now. So going up against them day by day, I'll probably get torched a little bit there and there, but it's how it is. I'm ready for that, my ups and downs, but it will help me get ready, especially with those guys, learning from them and, having to take that into going against different players in the league. So I'm excited, for me and Oso to go up against them in practice.
A last question, Joshua.
Okay. Also, for you, Crump also raved about your care for others that you demonstrated in high school and that you would look to bring to Phoenix. Who in your life growing up did you see exemplify that selfless attitude?
Yeah, I would say my mom. Just my whole life, she's always just been about others and prioritizing others over herself. And I think that definitely played a huge part in my life and is why I am the person I am today. I think that that's what makes me so special on the court is my care for others and how I get others involved. And I'm a good teammate, good locker room guy. So I think that continuing, like I said before, continuing to be myself and bringing that to the NBA is something I'm looking to do.
Let's do one photo op. Let's have you stand in the middle, and then we'll wrap with that. Thank you, everybody. Congrats.